Hello. You're in a lecture? Okay. Well, have fun in your lecture, and I hope you learn something. Hi everyone. Let me switch scenes. Okay. Hello. How are you all doing? How did you spend the summer? Okay, let's see. Hiding under a rock? Yeah, that's what you do in summer. How's the music? Is it fine or is it too loud for you? I've been doing the same thing, actually. Just hiding. Trying to get my mental health in order, which kind of worked, so... Okay, what are we doing today? Once upon a time, like a billion years ago, I wrote a code generator. Because in Delphi, it's... If you want to have serialization, like JSON in Delphi, you need to do it manually. So you create a JSON object, and then you say, here's the property with the name ABC, and the property has the value of, I don't know, 1, 2, 3 or something like that. And because we use JSON for everything, I wrote a generator where you can define, I have an object called ABC with these properties, and it will generate the structure and the serialization, deserialization code. The thing is, that's written in C# and works with C# DLLs as plugins. So now I'm trying to rewrite the same thing, but instead of C#, I'm going to use Rust, and I'm going to use WebAssembly for the plugins at first. Maybe some scripting languages later on, but for now it's gonna be just this. So if I already prepared stuff, so I already did some things. It's the simple service description code generator, something like that. Okay, so you can already see we already have a few versions. I can do debug, generate, or pretty. Let's start with pretty, which is just a pretty printer for the source files. Using my test SVC, and it prints almost exactly the file as is. So we have a namespace, we have imports where the import is missing. Okay, I might have introduced a bug, but that's supposed to be imports. Then you have type declarations, and lastly you have services. You can also define dependencies from one service to another, but I'm not sure if I keep that or not. So that's just experimentation phase and see what works, what doesn't. Yeah, so that's the current state, and instead of pretty, I can do debug, which is basically just the whole structure with debug print, and I can do generate, which should do nothing except blah blub, which just say, well, what you've given me, I can't use generation right now because it's not implemented. Okay, for the Let's pretend that this is Rust, just to make it a little bit easier. This is the current file structure. Like I said, those are imports you can use. And you define your stuff, and you should be able to create a WebAssembly file that generates serialization code, for instance, but you should also be able to create WebAssembly to create RPC calls and stuff like that. So if you have a service like, let's see, yeah, if you write your own web service, it should be possible to write a generator for the client and for the server, and auto-generate code as much as you like with this definition. So the main part is just parsing everything. And that's where the most of the work is right now. You have, yeah, it complains about errors in the source code because it's not valid Rust, just the highlighting stuff. I used Lalurapop for parsing, which I also used for ToggleBit's CodeJam, and I found it quite pleasant. So that's the whole grammar in one file, which gets translated in AST, which isn't really an AST, it's just structures. So here should be import, fix that. Are the inputs back again? Yeah, so that's pretty fixed again. And what I want to do now is implementing the generator part. So getting WebAssembly to run and pass the whole structure to WebAssembly and get a string in return and write it to a file. That's basically what I'm trying to do today. Hopefully. Okay, but for now we need to decide. Hey Buster, Hardliner is kinda back. I'm not sure on the schedule or anything. Hey Yasmin, how are you doing? How are you all doing? I'm glad to see you all again. That's really nice. I need a bigger chat window. Not bad, eating pizza. I had pizza yesterday and the day before, so yeah. I am kind of fine. So before I stopped streaming, basically my panic attacks got worse, my depression got worse. That's the reason I stopped. Took some time off. Then I started therapy, which went quite well. So I got rid of my panic attacks, but the side effects were too bad, so now I switched meds, which kind of work. Yeah, so that's where I am. Looks around suspiciously. Here's the police speaking. Why are you looking so suspiciously? How are you doing, Bear? Oh, you're back to your old name. That's cool. Yeah, so the only thing that's missing right now is to go to a therapist and do the speech therapy thing. But I'm in between two jobs right now, so currently I'm still on paid leave and paid holiday. And I wanna wait until money comes back in. Put bigger rock on head. Don't do that. Rocks aren't a good headwear. Yeah, so I'm trying, I'm waiting for money to come back in so I can just go to a paid doctor instead of waiting for half a year or longer. Woohoo! Prime sub! Okay, wait. See you later. Just checking in for the prime subs. They're the best. I mean, if it's comfy for you, I don't want to be the guy to tell you not to use it, right? So, are we using WASM time? Ooh, another Twitch Prime. How did that happen? Did your finger slip? Okay. Oh, you're just seeing the terminal, right? Okay, wait. Slip multiple times. Let me switch to my edit view. Yeah, so anyway, thanks for the subs. I really do appreciate it. It's nice to be back. How do I do this? Classic streamer problem. Okay, give me a second. Or I couldn't see what I was clicking because of the rock. That's entirely possible. Maybe you should get a better rock then. Did you call your rock Dwayne, by the way? I hope you did. So is it display capture or is it screen capture? A see-through rock? Okay, it's not screen capture. Okay. No, below the black bars. Oh, we can discuss that off stream if you'd like. Hey there. Yeah, I know. I just want to keep it kid friendly if possible. Why don't you see my browser? I'm confused. Oh, because I'm stupid. Well. Okay, I'm trying to decide which WebAssembly runtime we're gonna use. And it's WASM Edge. Oh my god. Native WebAssembly runtime for edge computing. Do we need edge computing? Oh, probably not. Sorry, Habibi. Yeah, it's fine, no problem. Pluggable engines, pluggable compilers, headless mode. Okay. Isn't there a tutorial or something? Yeah, that's not a readme. That's Ooh, 100 bits. We need wipe. Instant hype train, first stream. Wow. Hey Sid. What are you doing, Buster? My mod's trying the mod things. It's nice. I was looking for something. This allows everyone from speaking. Damn. I'm fine. I decided spontaneously to do a stream again today, so yeah, it's going pretty well. Tomorrow I have another appointment with my doctor for the mental health stuff, but other than that, yeah. Okay, we'll learn the mod things in a different location. Yeah, just don't ban people, don't timeout people, and if you enable something bad, disable it again after anything else. Yeah, just ban everyone. No. Can I get a shout out? You sure can. Shout out to Gugster, best DDNet player of all time. Okay, WASM sample app. Okay. So let's see. How old? Oh, it's almost a year old. It's more than a year old. Crap. How's Germany? I don't know. I'm an Austrian. Haven't we haven't invaded Germany in a while, so I don't really know. You can definitely ask Buster. Austria is basically fine, except for all the COVIDiots. Like, yeah. Yeah, I will. So once the pandemic cools down to a good enough level, Austria is a real place. Yeah. It's not just a bad time story for the Germans. So yeah, so once the pandemic dies out or gets way better, I will travel to Germany again. Same thing. Wow. I mean, I'm not top side down, so I can't be in Australia. We're the same side up. Example macro? Why do we have an example macro? Like, okay. See you soon. Buster is mod, yes. Okay, let's try this first. He's speaking lies. His monitor is just upside down, canceling Australia's upside downness. That makes actual sense though. WASM tests should be good. Give me admin. Yeah, you just need to steal, need to download Twitch's source code, which was leaked, and then hack everything. Huh? CD, WASM. Oh, I already have a WASM thing. Okay, WASM test. Making sense isn't legal. Wait, is there a law? Google. Making sense? No, just kidding. I should just follow the tutorial instead of doing random stuff. Also, for those of you who are wondering why I'm on Windows, I switched back temporarily. Okay. But I will switch back soon. Once I start working again. It's just easier for gaming. Nope, that's not what I wanted to insert. So I'm currently using the WSL. Hello? Okay. Oh, yeah. I mean, it's already pretty good gaming on Linux. That's not what I want. But it definitely could be better. This one. No, the whole thing. This one. Okay, now we're fine. Yeah, the opening, the less than sign is there's a less than sign and no greater than sign. I think you need to work on that a bit. What kind of issues did you run into? Mostly driver stuff. So I have a Logitech mouse which works perfectly fine on Linux, but while gaming in T-Worlds it was slightly off. And slightly off slightly off if you're at a certain level just means annoying as hell. What's the Kaguma? Okay. I already have it. Basta, do something cool with your mod. Yeah, timeout Gug for a minute. Key cardliner. Welcome back, Yasmin. I need to add this to plug in cargo. Just add a bit below. No, it's Yasmin with a Y. Don't bully my viewers, Cook. That's not nice. Yeah, bonk the goog. Build -p. What was it called like? Example plugin, okay. Example plugin. Okay, now that's done. Okay, well, just a second, I'm gonna explain it. Right now, I'm just trying out stuff with WebAssembly. Yeah, stop complaining. So, I want to be able to write files like this, feed it a plugin, and generate code out of it. So, for instance, if I wanted to be this to be JSON serializable, I could write a file like that. Whoops. Write a file like that. Pass it to my generator and tell it, well, generate code for me that does JSON serialization and JSON deserialization, and then I could use that code. So that's what I'm trying to do. And to make that work, I want to include a WebAssembly runtime. WebAssembly is basically just compiled code that can be run on the web, but also natively. Feel like him schooling him. I hope not in a bad way though. That would be nice. By the way, if you do have any questions, please feel free to ask. So, oops. Cargo run dash P19. You have a question? Yes. How dare you? Well. I'm a daring person. I'm using NVim. So the we, I open files or folders just with we, which is just doing NVim. There I have Telescope installed for fuzzy matching, so I can do OTS for options, for instance. Press enter and I'm there. It's always Vim. It's the best editor. Yeah, and I'm configuring everything with Fennel, which is basically a Lisp. This is my plugin file. Fennel. Oops. Mapping. These are my mappings and stuff like that. There is I'm gonna do that. Okay, so that's my scripts repository, which consists of almost everything I have on my laptop, including an install script. But that's I made it for Arch, so it might not work on your PC, and you might have to install stuff separately. But that sets up my monitors. I have it in my tmax conf, and so on and so forth. Hydration is key. Yeah, hydration and sitting up straight, getting enough sleep. If the most programming programmers that you've ever seen. Oh my god, how can you program in Notepad? I actually did not change my password because it doesn't matter. So for me, it doesn't matter because I have two-factor authentication, and unless they get my my phone under their control and know that it's me, they can't do anything. So I'm probably gonna change all my passwords really soon, but until then, it's gonna stay the same. The impact isn't that big. Having a script to set up your monitors is the most Linux thing, lol. The problem is... Okay, let me get my script. The thing is, it isn't even working properly. So why wouldn't I have a script for? Yeah. No, so I basically grab my internal and external monitor. If these change number, for instance, it should also get them, and then sets my stuff correctly. But like I said, it doesn't really work because if I switch my laptop and my monitor around, it doesn't work properly. So... But anyway, if you use this out of the box, you might run into problems or stuff you won't like. Yeah, that's the solution. Just don't change your running system, right? Also, the setup itself, like, okay, let's get a bit deeper. In my NVim config, there is an init Lua, which basically downloads Packer, which is my package manager, and AnySeed, which is my which is the Fennel plugin I used. Then when I restart NVim, AnySeed will compile my Fennel files to Lua files, which in turn install all the plugins I need and set everything up. So I have a thing that downloads a thing that downloads a thing for my setup to completely work. Which also doesn't work on a new install, sadly, because I have a config which needs the plugins to be there, and I can't install the plugins until the plugins are installed. So it's kind of cyclic right now, and I need to break that cycle somewhat. Anyway. Holy. That's not supposed to happen. Is it just WASM instead of WASM runtime? False. WASM runtime. Let's see. I don't like your basement. Oh my god. About a year ago. It's at 117 already. That's 4 months ago. What? Why though? Just forgot a semicolon. No, that's Rust. If you just forget a semicolon, you get a proper error. Okay, let's try switching to WASM instead. And the version is 2.0. What? 2.0.0. A year ago. Yeah. Okay, so tell me what's wrong. Tell me what you need. Okay, Clang is installed. Godzilla. Huh? I did the build thing. That should be fine. Erste Schritte. Nice German. Manjaro Discover Soft. Okay. Hey Cat Peasant, how's it going? What's the difference between these two? Time robot? I have no idea what you're trying to tell me. I'm fine, I'm pretty fine. Let's do something else. Yeah, there's no bot. Another WASM, let's check this out. Thing is, I really don't care about performance right now. Oh, standalone interpreter, that's not what I want. I'm reading your shortcuts up there. There is no such thing, Gug. Do I need to get a black bar here as well? Does it help though? I don't need to wear some pack right now. I mean, I do maybe. Okay. WASM does not run. Anybody know a good WebAssembly interpreter or something like that, which we can use? True though, nice. It's always nice to have people in my chat which are smarter than me. Which are all of you, by the way. Rust is a WebAssembly interpreter. WASM free? What's WASM free? Actually using WASM. okay. You're all smarter than me. You just don't know it and don't believe it. I know next to nothing on using WASM, but I've seen many articles recommending trunk for building WASM applications. Okay. I mean, that seems pretty nice. It's written in C. Okay, I don't mind that actually. Maybe just search for the right thing. Okay, let's check it out. Holy. Yeah, that's not really better. Download GP Rust WASM application to the web. Okay, I don't want to do it. I'm not gonna produce a web application. So I'll bookmark that. But that's not gonna help me right now, sadly. WASM, that's the other one. That's what I was searching for. WASM is written in pure Rust, I think. Yeah, I don't care about no standard. Good option for initial prototyping. Yeah, that's what I need. That's what I want. Okay, I can show you in a second. Cargo at WASM. Cargo install edit, and in the meantime I'm going to show you what I want to do. So I don't know if you heard the explanation earlier, so I'm just going to do that again as well. I'm writing a code generator where you can describe a service and data types and tell the code generator to generate code for you. And the generation part itself will be provided by plugins. So you can have a WebAssembly module which generates code for, I don't know, C. And you can have another WebAssembly module which generates code for Delphi, and another one for whatever combination of stuff you would like. And that's basically the project I'm gonna do. And right now I'm trying to figure out how to put WebAssembly into my project. So right now I'm getting an example going and trying to migrate that over later. Also, my PC is kind of dying right now because I'm actually installing something. There is a similar thing with gRPC for Rust, but obviously not just Rust and gRPC related. Yeah, kind of like that. Should have specified a core count. Yeah, that would probably be better. I go all the way till the back. Yeah, so The idea itself isn't new. I already have stuff like that. I've already written a code gen with a similar file format, but not as sophisticated, so I didn't support services, which I wanted to do, but didn't find the time to do. And that was written in C# and used C# DLLs, which is a bit easier to do. But I want to switch that up a bit of, yeah, just trying to get some Rust going again, trying to get have something to work on with WebAssembly, and seeing where it goes. That's the basic idea. Later on, I might include different runtimes as well. So you can, for instance, choose to use a WebAssembly generator, or you can choose to use a generator written in Python or a generator written in JavaScript or whatever you like. That's the plan. Your Rust is, yeah, my Rust is a bit rusty. It's all the T-Worlds playing negatively affected my capability to write Rust. Playing the game impacts ability to write Rust. It's not playing the game per se that does that. Oh no, what have I done? -p example run. Wow. Just playing too much of it. That is a problem. That's not gonna work right now. It's not gonna compile. So Fluffy, how was the holy crap, man, my English is dead. How was your lesson? How was the course? Lecture, that's the thing I wanted to say, yeah. It was fine. What was it about? Too much. It's not too much T-Worlds, it's just not enough programming. I don't have the time for too much programming right now. Import WASM. Okay, let's see. Parallel computing, OpenP. Oh, that's nice. It's really cool. Is there a documentation? There is documentation. Hey Togglebit! A wild hardliner appeared. I'm doing fine. Tomorrow I have another appointment with my doctor. Maybe I'm switching meds again, so let's see how that goes. But other than that, I'm fine. Still have until 2nd of November, until I need to go working again. So pretty nice. How are you? Did you stream today? I absolutely missed it. Still boring though, introductions. Yeah, that makes sense. We speak German in Austria. We love the kangaroos. So... okay, I'll get a WASM binary. Let's see. Oh, it's use, not import. I'm going crazy. No stream today, had a client meeting and I don't know to do anything. I absolutely feel that. Get a lot of spideys there. What? What's spideys? I'm assuming you guys know about the Twitch League a bit ago. Change your stream keys at least. Yeah, stream keys is a good idea, actually. I didn't change my password so far because I have two-factor authentication, but stream keys is a actually good idea. Australia, the war with the birds. Yeah, we majorly lost. That's a good change, though. Let's call that WASM. I changed all my passwords from ABCD1234 to the uppercase version, which is ABCD. My C key is a bit broken. Yes, that's my password now. Please don't tell anybody. Okay, what's next? We need an instance. We need an instance. That's fine. You're telling me your password? Hacker man. Okay, then we'll invoke stuff. It's add. Okay, so I can do M2. Does it work? I would appreciate if we could stop that, Gook. It's not programming appropriate. So let's print it out as well. Result, just to see. Now we should be able to cargo run this. If I can find it. Programming is serious business? Yeah, absolutely. No funny business allowed. Also, oh, that's where my question mark is. Yeah, my window. Don't you mean my Windows manager? It looks a bit suspicious. Yeah. Your mama still uses DDR2 RAM. Okay, what's that runtime value? That's programmer toggle, right? Thanks, Gug. How can I pass other things? You like it? Nice little symbols and letters? I mean, I can send you a printout if you like. That's... So without objects, this will be pretty boring. You totally understand all of that. It's kind of advanced, I have to say, so. Seems like a good thing. It just reminds me of weird JavaScript C programmer hates. Wait, this reminds you of JavaScript? The Rust things? Okay, it was already hovering at the ban button, but okay, let's see, WASM file. Okay, there we have stuff. Really? Or what kind of programs have you done? Or what language do you program in? What is happening? Mr. The one and only, the legendary Arctic Space Fox, who's responsible for all our amazing emotes. Big shout out. How are you doing? Lots of languages. Where does the runtime come from? Can we search that? Doing great? That's good to hear. Okay, we have a runtime. Externals. What? Missed the Twitch time? Yeah, I hope I can stream more often now. Let's see. I might start out with once a week or something like that. And what we will input resolver. Okay, so here we get a runtime. It just implicitly works with the runtime. What? I missed the semicolon line 69. Wow. Hey Surly. How are you doing? And thanks for the follow. Yeah, if you can stream, give me a heads up. Maybe I can take over. It's kind of suspicious. Yeah. I still don't know how to actually pass these things. Pass the torch, I am hardliner. Sounds like you're going away forever, which I know you aren't. Everything's easy, that's good. Have you finally learned how to play T-Balls? Buster is shy? Buster is shy though, yeah. More, more on toggle already with the clickbait. Yes. Yeah, Basti, you are. That's not a question. It's all. It's already okay. But for me, I'm Buster's Secrets lover. It is Wednesday, yes. Now, but I decided to help a client. And they told me today, here is the server access you want 4 weeks ago. Also, you have until the 17th to deliver everything. I mean, that's 11 days. I don't know what the problem is. 11 days should be more than enough, right? To pull a Reddit, you pull a Reddit out of a head. Yeah, talking is hard. I mean, you do have bunnies though, haven't you? Can't you use those? Toggle rip is absolutely, yeah. Oh, those are externals. You know, comments would be nice in this. So hey Oscar, how are you doing? Yeah, I'm back at it. Probably not as much as before right now, but I try to do stuff again. Can you program me a program that programs other programs? Depends. I can program you a program that programs a other program. That's pretty easy. Just program you a program that programs Hello World. Easy, done. Okay, that's the modules. Okay. Oh, now I get it. Kind of. It's gonna be a pain to work with though. You need GitHub Copilot. How to program? Rust WASM plugin. Not at Reddit. I think there was a blog post like a billion years ago about that. Yeah, I don't care. Do you really think the Copilot will help me? I mean, probably. Okay. Pass objects. Team Rust and WASM. Shouldn't it be possible with WASM bindchain in a way? Or is WASM bindchain just for JavaScript? Huh? Just a noob, thanks for the follow. Oh yeah, there's no bot running. There's no bot running. What we're trying to do. No problemo, my pro friend. Cargo run. Now let's call debug. So I've written part of the first part of my code generator. So I can already read in the file, parse it correctly. That's what the file looks like, pretty printed. And now I'm working on integrating a WebAssembly runtime to read WebAssembly modules which act as the actual generator. So right now it's just a parser, which passes it off to the WebAssembly plugin, which generates the output. And I'm kind of struggling to do that. Because I would like to do something like just export all my objects and have the bindings generated for me, but it kind of doesn't work that way. Or I'm missing something. I would really appreciate if you stopped with that, Goog. Okay? So that's not the kind of talk I want in my chat, please. I want Rust 2 WASM. From Rust 2 WASM. It's also JavaScript. Yeah, my electric ban hammer. No, I really don't want to ban people if it doesn't need to be. And I'm gonna start with a timeout probably, but that's just stuff that I don't want to do in my chat. Can you mention what the thinking is behind this, Harlana? I will let you to come up with this project. I absolutely can. So at my current employer, which I'm still employed to, we worked with Delphi. And if you want to serialize stuff with Delphi to JSON, for instance, you have to write the code yourself. Like, you have to create a JSON object, and then you have to say, okay, on this JSON object, the property name is equal to the string name, and the property of age is equal to this age, stuff like that. And you have to do that for serialization and deserialization. And that's a pretty manual process and was too error prone. So we always had problems with people mistyping stuff. And if you change it on one place, you need to change it on 10 other places. So I started to write a code generator. The first iteration was written in D, I think, with a Lua engine, which worked good enough, but also was too cumbersome to extend. So I switched to another version which used a custom parser written in C# and C# DLLs. So The custom parser would parse the file, create an internal data structure. You would provide a DLL for that, and it parses the object and just generates a string which gets written to a file. And the next version I'm trying to do in Rust with WebAssembly first. So you can use whatever, C# or Rust or C++ to create your own generator. And use the one data format basically for everything. So you can say, okay, I'm a C# guy. I want auto-generated code for my client and server stuff, and I want to write it in C#. So you could use my tool, compile your C# to WebAssembly, and have it generate code for you. No, it's not about serialization. You don't actually need to do serialization at all. You can do everything. You could probably do documentation as well. And you can do stuff like gRPC, where you have a server and a client, and you generate the whole messaging stuff in between. That's not a problem, just a noob. If you want to know something, if you're not following, please feel free to just ask. I'll try to explain everything as good as I can. Yeah, so that's the gist of it. And right now, what I do have is oh, thanks for the sub, just a noob. That's really kind. Okay, what I do have right now is my grammar. It's quite a rabbit hole you're getting yourself into. I mean, I already had something like this with C#. I just would need to replace the DLL loading with WebAssembly, and it would be exactly the thing I want. But this is more maintainable anyway, because the whole parsing is done in Laravel, which has some drawbacks, so I might want to change it later on, but right now it just works. So that's the rules. It's on GitHub, so you can check it out yourself. The rules are pretty self-explanatory. So you have, we start at the top. You have a namespace. That's that's stuff you just need to do. Yeah, I'm gonna let you know. If depends on the joke. If it's a nice joke, you can do it. Yeah. So yeah, you have to put namespace in there. Then there's a type path. The type path is a path that's separated with 2 dots. Then a semicolon, and then everything else. So it's quite rigid right now. I might change that later, but for now it just is what it is. And then you have imports that just says, okay, I have a list of them, and each import is import plus a type path plus a semicolon. Why the duck built the platypus? I don't know. Probably. That's actually a good question. I demand a bad explanation. All my explanations are bad, so that's a given. I mean, the platypus probably just did something. Probably tried to repair the computer itself, and therefore broke warranty. And now the duck had all right to bill him. You technically asked if you can explain. You just say no. I'm not gonna do that. Okay. Let's go to Reddit then. Let's go to Reddit on a different screen. Oh, never mind. This. Explanation was way better than I realized. Oh no. Also Mr. Hyphen. Probably. Oh, I already started with this. It's the thing I already did. Okay, what's part 2 about? Oh, there's a part 3? Bloody 3.14. Was more WASM time when we did the benchmark? Wasn't WASM time faster? The thing is, for the first version, I do not care. So, I tried WASM, which is okay-ish, which also does work in a reasonable amount of time. But I'm trying to pass objects. And one way to pass objects would be to pass a bunch of functions and numbers and have the user just work with those. But that's way too cumbersome. So the thing is, I want it to work like you're working with normal Rust. So if you write your plugin in Rust, you should expect to you should expect to just get a struct namespace and exit and use .name on it. So that's something I want to do. I probably will need to generate some prelude for that. But let's see. Maybe I'll just ditch the idea and use some sort of scripting language. So there is... yeah, that's old. Like Rust a survival game? No, like Rust language. Wanna hear a programmer joke? I'm gonna say yes. And see where this goes. Is there any other kind of Rust? That's true though. So, was it Rye? Which was quite nice. Yeah, I mean, that was basically dynamic typing stuff. But Rye was pretty nice to integrate. So we might as well start with that. I think that would be better though. Also, I recently played Rust, the game. What do computers and air conditioners have in common? They both became useless. Okay, that's a good one. That's a really good one. I actually like it. That's exactly my kind of language of joke. So Gluon is functional, I think. That's Lua. Yeah, Lisp is always welcome. Oh, that's also Lua. No. It's so many new things. Already have right. Okay. What's thrown? Oh, story logic. Whatever. Be right back. Okay. You didn't Google programmer jokes. Yeah, I believe you. What's this like? So wait, is it dynamically typed or isn't it dynamically typed? Okay, let's... Oh, class. No, thank you. Just kidding. Function, loops, data types, classes. What's the code? Oh, that's constructor. Pub and pri for public and private. I'm not sure if I like that. Okay. I'm really not sure if I'm liking this. At least it has no polymorphism. Stuff like that. Okay, I'm gonna keep it open right now. Chuck Norris writes code that optimizes itself. Probably. Probably. Extensible functional scripting language. Oh. Definitely keeping that open. What's Roan? I think I've already read about Roan some days ago. Let's keep it open as well. Yeah, that's something completely different. Yeah, Yasmin is AFK. Still writing her name wrong though. Welcome back. I once coded a Discord bot in Java. That was the most elite I have ever become. That's nice. What's this strange.x world? Okay, I'm not sure what this is about. So what was that? We can... Oh, that's the Lisp thing. Yeah, let's drop that. Why? What was my problem with Diane again? No. No, you didn't. I probably wouldn't get a Mac. It's... I don't have anything against Macs, but it's just not for me. Yeah, send a pic in the Discord. Would be really nice. Should we do an abstraction? No, she's not my girlfriend. Or should we just implement the thing itself? Let's just implement the thing itself. Let's kill that. I wanna have that. Let's kill that. That's also strange. Let's stick with Rye. She should be. Why should she be? How do you get from this small interaction to she should be my girlfriend? I mean, I think except once, we only talked on stream, right? Am I missing something? That's not how this works. I'm sorry. So let's see. Cargo Tomo. Darkest Korea, thanks for the follow. I hope you don't mind the missing IO. Another bonk. The bonk counter is at 10, I feel like. Okay, let's see. That's already the example stuff. Let's go to the book. Think he's drunk? Are you drunk, God? I don't need alcohol to get drunk. Well. That might be a superpower, though. Let's see. Okay, cool. I'm gonna check it out after the stream. Wait. I'm gonna check it out right now. Oh, that looks pretty. Is that your workstation as well? It's pink everything. Exactly how it should be, right? Looks so clean. I can't. Desk and what's a dressing table? Why do you need a table for the dressing? I'm curious. What's that all about? I mean, I dress myself wherever. Like... Okay. Okay. Well, I don't do makeup, so that might be why I haven't heard about it. So engine. Evil file. Just use a broom in the hallways like everyone else. What? I want to have a stream where you apply makeup with with a broom in the hallway. The table where you literally put clothes on. Yeah, that's something different, I think. So is there options? There is options. So it's generator. Makeup is goat organs. I don't understand. Same here. Script now. All right, all script now. Missed it anywhere? No. I have no idea what's going on anymore. Oh, that's options. Okay. So let namespace equals parse file options. No. Option space, I think. With evolving, yeah, absolutely. Computers. Oh my god. You should get that checked out. Lipstick is made from goat. I'm not sure about that. We got goat stick, okay. Options, script. Oh. Public. Think I'm wanting a string back. Does it work now? Okay. Lipstick is made from fish scales. Okay. Package up. Lips are red, aren't they? Huh? Okay, let's move on. Evil file. No, that's the thing I want. I need to pass. I want to pass arguments. I haven't. I absolutely haven't. Was somewhere in here. Yeah, I would appreciate too if we would go back from organs and stuff to more not organy stuff. Yeah, so we're still at 0.2, so doesn't actually make any sense to use it right now. Like, what? Yeah, please don't talk about electric sheep either. Syntax. Yes. That's not what I wanted to do. CUC restart. There it is. No Rome. Okay. Okay, now the input work. But how can I? Okay, I'm still not sure how to pass arguments. Evil expression with scope. Okay. Look at banned if assault one of the moderators. Yes, absolutely. That's not even a question. Also, if you assault one of the viewers or me as a streamer or something like that, you will get banned. So, do we have an optional features? Just stuff I don't need. Okay. Off stream. Well, if I... That's also something I don't want to read in chat. That's really not the kind of jokes, so... Oops. Also, if you... what you do off stream doesn't matter to me on stream. Normally, okay? But if I know who you are... Hey Phil, if I know who you are and you do something off stream which I strongly disagree with, like if you're racist or stuff like that, I might ban you on stream. Well, on my channel. So... But normally that has to be something really major for that to happen. Otherwise you can do off stream as you like. Also, teasing someone like you do with Buster, for instance, does not is not assaulting. So okay, where were we? Oh, I wanted documentation. How are you doing, Phil? Chester. File. Okay, so where is engine? Here is engine. Register custom syntax. That's not what I want. I want to eat the evil stuff. Evil file. Evil file with scope. Okay. Okay, so what happens if a language doesn't have a feature analogous to another? Oh, if you're... Okay. I get what you mean. So for a language to be included here, for language to be included in this, it has to support basically two things. Thing number one is it has to accept arguments in a way, so it has to accept the object somehow, and it has to be able to generate a string and return that. Carry 2 heavy pieces of furniture downstairs. I'm doing great. Oh, that's cool. Kind of like a workout. So what's the scope? That's the scope. So we want to do... that scope equal... Okay, just scope new. Scope new. Okay, where do we pass it? First. Okay. Should be fine now. Now we do scope push namespace. Can we do that? I hope we can. So it doesn't matter if the generated code doesn't produce the exact same, say, memory mapping or anything of the sort, as long as it produces the same result, right? Oh, okay. So you decide what the generated code looks like. Okay? So the idea is basically, so with the scripting language right now, you get an object and you transform that into code that gets compiled into your other project, right? And the output of the generator is custom to what you want to do. So if you want, for instance, if you want to use this, okay, have fun with your nap. If you want to use this for gRPC, for instance, you can create a gRPC generator that will generate all the necessary code for interaction with gRPC, for instance, with Rust. Okay? So there isn't a thing like memory mapping and stuff like that. It's just you generate source files out of a description language right now. Okay? Maybe later on we'll do more advanced stuff, but right now we probably won't. Okay, so standard, is it FS, right? I think it's standard FS, right? Options. Okay, options out and result. But I see like advanced stuff as well. That would be a rabbit hole. Yeah, that's a thing we can do later on. The problem is I always find situations where I want to define an object or I define a service or something like that. I want to auto-generate something like this. So for instance, at work we have a service architecture inside of our application, and every time you create a new service and the messages that's getting passed between to the service and back, you do the same things over and over again. You define the service in the same way, you define the messages in the same way, and you define the client code in the same way. And I would want to make a solution to basically automate all of that for whatever you need inside your application. So you could actually just use normal TCP, for instance, or ToggleBit's cool TinyRoot project, which if you haven't seen, I'm just gonna post here. This is probably going to be my first test subject for that. So you have something for networking. There is, you decided for whatever reason that you can't use gRPC, or you can't use JSON, or you can't use JSON RPC, or you can't use REST or whatever. And for whatever circumstance you've decided, you need to custom implement some networking, or you need to use some specific networking library that's a really fringe edge case, and you want to auto-generate stuff. That's basically what this is for. Hopefully. sometimes. Okay, so right now I should be able to open up my test UI and do... Does it support print line out of the box? I'm not sure. Let's try it. Namespace name. Don't know if we need semicolons. What we need to do, make stuff public. Hey Tommy! Tommy Duda! Yeah, I missed streaming, I missed all of you as well. I'm really glad to be back again. So... let's see how things go. Right now, I'm planning on maybe doing one stream a week or something like that. Or one stream every two weeks, see how it goes. But I definitely want to get back up to at least 2 or 3 streams a week again. You switched to Sway? Nice. Does it work for you? I still won't use Sway ever, just because I don't want people telling me what kind of hardware to buy. Even though I agree with him on this, but... eh. Okay, let's try that. Cargo run... generate... How does my program work? So... Sway... Trusting you in this one. Sway WM. Still not done. But when are you ever done? Yeah, you're never done. Ooh. Looks quite nice though. So where is the thing? Was it source code or was it wiki? Does it have an FAQ? Yes, it has an FAQ. Yeah, so just like buy your hardware with open source support in mind. I do agree with that, but I don't think it's... I mostly think it's not the developer's task to remind you of that. Yeah, well, that absolutely could be. I'm not a fan of NVIDIA. Don't get me wrong. Also, I don't know what Sway brings to the table that I don't just have with my window manager and my with my setup. So I will definitely check it out. Getting into the other screen. Swiss I free and real. Oh, okay. Wait, what did happen? File script out. Okay, so test SVC test try out is test out, because why not? That's strange. Okay. Yeah, welcome back. I hope we get okay, display management just much better. Okay. Explore access management when unplugging my display works out of the box perfectly as expected. If moving accept the workspace back to my second screen when plugging back in. Oh, that's That's actually nice. Okay, so if that's working, that's a big step forward. Yeah, that makes sense too. So why can't I share these things? Do I need to derive something for objects? Shilling, okay, scope lifetime. Performance on Wayland is just better than the Xorg. Yeah, that makes sense. Regarding out of sync, well, Wayland video will be a thing relatively soonish. Then it's time for Nexus for you. But can't I just access the field stuff? Do we really need to put functions in? Okay. So the packages like say output away. I mean, once they fixed their documentation. Yeah, that's what we've seen with Rust. Like, so many projects just working on nightly. Unstable governments. I mean, that's a different thing, though. Like, unstable persons are not unstable programming things. She was imaginary. Okay. Arch is unstable, actually. How dare you? Space name? Okay, let's do pop FM. The proper way of saying it and hurting Arch users is unstable, by the way. It's not unstable. It's just it's eventually stable. Like, eventually we will land on a stable system. Pre-stable, yes. The open name, does that work? Hope it does. Okay, so this pop set name. It's up to you to make it stable. Yeah, just don't update ever. I think I think not updating ever actually triggers Arch users way more than anything you can ever say. Yeah, if you don't update your system, you get stable packages at some point. I mean, if it's stable by update. TNX is unstable, is more stable than Debian due to the way it's packaging generations. Yeah, that adds a lot. So you can basically roll back anytime, which is really cool. Stability is the friends you make along the way. Self name is name to name. Yeah. I mean, Temple OS has a similar thing. You just need 2 partitions, and if you break one, you just copy the old one over. BTRFS isn't even stable. Oh no, that's the wrong. Oh no, was the wrong file. Big Time Rush. I still don't understand what you what you want to tell me. So Enshin, I can't type. I don't need stable. I just need my config on GitHub. Oh, BTR is Big Time Rush. Ah, okay. Engine register what now? Register type. CowFS? What's CowFS? Never heard of CowFS. Namespace. Oh, copy and write systems. Okay. I thought you meant something a special kind of file system right now. Just function. Yeah. So name will be namespace name, I think. Register function set name be namespace set name. What's formula for speed in physics? Isn't it times wait. No, it's distance over time. Okay. Greater than BTRFS. Just the reason why it's branded unstable is actually not an issue on storage devices. How do you define modern? Will my floppy disk still work? Or do I have to use a hard disk now? I have 500,000 floppy disks in a RAID. Does that work? Velocity times time. Well, it depends probably. Function name. What? Speed is velocity. Getter is not registered for type. Okay, do I? Register get. Set. Five disk floppy RAID. 4 megabyte of... Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I mean, what do you need more? Shouldn't that be automatic though? What's formula for time in physics? For one. Okay, let's change that. Let's do string instead. Let's just clone, I don't care. So it doesn't need the mutable thing here. Time in physics is a knock knock. Who's there? Java? What? Just for signally, she ignored. I mean, you obviously don't need them, right? I mean, it depends. If you're working in the field, you do need them, but... Oh. Ah, okay, that makes sense, I think. So it's name, it's namespace, name, and set name. Let's see, does that work now? It's also namespace. What? Expected signature. Okay, so I don't need that. I mean, let's see if it works. No, it still doesn't. Unknown property name. Getter is not registered for type. It's a result. Can't I do just this? Oh my god, Goog. Function not found, print line. Okay, that makes sense. Modules. Is there something about a standard library? Numbers, arrays, statements. I'm not seeing any default stuff. Comments, values, built-in packages. Basic FM package, core package. Okay, let's try this as well. Can we now use print line? Okay. Okay. It would be cool if we didn't need to implement stuff like that. Pretty little symbol. It has the standard package loaded. So what's the standard package then? It's a stream because I still don't know what you're on about, Cook. That's modules. Highlight all. Oh, it's print, not print line. The song is called... Okay. Now I get it. Match type. Oh, I need to return a string as well. Let's return test. Does it work, or do I need to do a return? I don't need to. Okay. So that means we should have a test.out, which contains test. Nice. Test.out. Okay. So the script stuff is working as well. Now I just need to write all the getters and setters, but I'm going to do this another day. And I think I might end the stream right now. So we tried to implement WebAssembly today, which didn't work as flawlessly as I had wished. So now we are back to not assembly and to using test right 30 me. Yeah. Yeah, and I need to go back to T-balls right now. Okay, drugs. So git add commit add basic scripting. Oh wait. Future features. You're waiting for me? Current output. Okay, that's fine. Git add. Commit. Do you plan to play ROM hacks again every once in a while? Oh yes, I absolutely do. So I still have my console lying on the floor beside me. I just need to plug everything in, and we will definitely do Mario again. Yeah. So added basic. Oh, not basic. Initial array support. Push. Okay, so let's see, where's my ending stream? Okay, thanks everyone for watching. It was a really great stream. I'm glad so many people came by today, so that was really nice. And yeah, we'll see each other probably next week, because this week is kind of busy for me. So yeah, I hope you all have a nice end of the week, nice last bit of the week, nice weekend, and see each other next week. Bye.